Just a Minute with Mark Willard. Brought to you in part by Cajun Injector, America's favorite injectable marinade. Here's Mark Willard.
Tomorrow is the day, the first of my fantasy football drafts 2010. Want to call me a dork? Go ahead. I'm done accepting that fantasy geek label. You want to know why? Because I have very few friends now who don't play. So if you're still calling out fantasy players for being uncool, why don't you take a look in the mirror? Listen, a typical fantasy draft weekend in August now includes golf, maybe some poker, a lot of food that isn't necessarily, healthy, and a few beers. Now, if I had told you at the start of all this that I was going to my buddy's house this weekend for beers, poker, and golf, you wouldn't have called me a dork. You would have tried to buy a ticket. I have always loved the NFL, and I am a fan of my team first and then my fantasy team second. The fantasy team is all about having a good time with your boys, and if you have some luck and win a little dough at the end of the year, that's good too. I'm Mark Willard. Think about it.
Contact Mark with your comments and questions by logging on to markwillardshow.com. Just a Minute with Mark Willard is brought to you by Cajun Injector. Available at stores nationwide or at CajunInjector.com.